Welcome to the Fluffy Exhibition. Welcome back to one more Jojo's episode reaction. I did it. I set up my PC in such a way that I can stand, and that way I can also be a bit more, I can be a bit more energetic. I don't know, I feel like when I sat down, I just felt I was just slouched and just didn't feel like the energy was there. Like there were moments I could put my energy into it. But also at the same time, it's also because it's a bit new for me to react to anime, because I usually react to manga, which you have to read it out loud and you have way more time to just, be like, what? Or just be like, damn, that's crazy. With me, it's just, when I watch anime, there's like moments where I just go completely still. But now, I can stand, I can walk, I can fall, I can walk out easier, and I can put that chair back because I forgot to do that in the meantime. And yeah, wait, Have myself a drink, because I definitely need it, because this way I can probably react to way more, because now I have a webcam that films for me and not my phone. So this way I can definitely react more, I can be more into it. But now that we're speaking about getting into it, how about we're getting into ourselves some more Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright, let's get this party started. I just need to get to the right page. There it is. So last time Naranjo was this close. This goddamn close to getting the enemy stand finished. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, dude. Okay. It's a tiny bit loud on my side. Just gotta make sure I don't get my ears blown off. Oh, you're a tiny baby boy now. One thing I realized when I was looking at when I was editing the previous episode, it said that Naranjo was like 60 centimeters, but he had to like climb up the telephone stall, which was like he's like this. He's like right here. See, from my entire leg, he's from here to here. Are you telling me that guy still has to climb a telephone and his hand is the size of the buttons? Hell no. He's just a tiny kid. Why is he? That was the only thing I was a bit like creative, creative choices. I will excuse, but it was just a bit weird. Now what are you gonna do, my boy? You can hide well though, since you're tiny. Oh, but yeah, it's gonna take him forever to get there. Shit. Oh no, there be cats. Oh, don't. The kitty didn't know what was happening. You were probably just a tiny mouse compared to him. Oh. Is that him? Is that a bit? Oh, it is him. Man, he got out of there quickly. That is loyal. Oh, here we go. Backstory. Ooh, the father was harsh. No compassion. No tears. Maybe even has something to do with the whole death of the mom. Man, I feel great being able to record like this. It's so much. It's delicious. It just feels more freeing to be able, to stand like this. I think it's also because I'm used to recording while standing. Now the thing is, of course, standing for multiple hours recording might be a bit strenuous, but all I gotta do is just maybe 5 minutes sit down and then back at it. I am suspicious about that guy. He's like, oh yeah, friendship is important. I feel a betrayal happening. Who's the imposter? At first I was like, when he's like, I have a witness, I thought he meant that the other guy was like, yeah, they stole bread. No. He fucking dyed his hair blonde. Now he's telling people, oh, now people are getting him confused. Because he's probably the only other guy that's blonde for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. No, you. This is the only time I will say no. There's no sure, but your brain is actually correct. That's exactly what happened. Wait. Oh my! He's been going around telling you like your trauma. The death of your mom? Just going around like, yeah, like this kid, his mom died of an eye disease. Fucking loser. How dare you, good sir? Not even good sir, why am I saying, how dare you piece of shit. How dare he has gone through jail for you, and you're going around fucking telling everybody like some high school gossip bitch. I can't believe it. Oh. Fugo! Hey, what you doing? Eating trash? How pathetic. Bruno. The real man. I punch you right in that infected eye of yours. Well, but we just gotta fix. I'm gonna reset the whole process. I swear to God. Now we get it. Yeah. So the eye infection was definitely caused from a punch to the eye, and there's only one man that at least this show is showing right now that caused the infection, which is the father. Ooh, boy, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. That's more than just rough. But even though he's going, oh, it makes sense. He has been only going to school for 2 years. No wonder he's probably struggling with math. Well, I'm assuming he passed the test because he fucked up the light situation. He's like, oh, okay, who cares? I can just relight it in the morning. And then Black Sabbath's like, oh, so you have chosen death, I see. But instead of death, you got a stand. And so far, my favorite stand name, Aerosmith, to be honest. Which also, again, fitting to what the stand actually do, because Aero is air. Or it's like close to like air. Well, he's way beyond saving. But now, you know the thing about it? He's out here yelling this shit. In the open streets. There is probably one more mafioso somewhere having a bit of a cappuccino and be like, did I hear you correctly, sir? Are you trying to... And he's like, oh, and then episode 10 shows what happens if you try to go against the boss. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. You got... How did you... What? How? How did you get one of those? You're just like, in the local black market. Actually, now that I say it out loud, of course. it might be in the local mafia black market. You just walk in there, just purely like, excuse me, sir, do you have by any chance a Southern Black Widow? And he's like, oh, I'm surprised you have. You're asking? Of course I do. I have 10 of the sorts. How many do you want? And he's like, oh, how about I take your entire stock? And then, that's what happened. That's what happened. Man, it feels good just be standing and doing this. I don't know why, it just gives me energy. Oh. I'm dumb. Of course. I even saw in editing this, there was a spider down there. But, man, this spider is long ways from home. He went traveling. I get it now. I I triple bamboozled myself, okay? Which only means one thing. That I'm the dumbass here. That was obvious from the start. It's fine. This is the biggest fear of Ron Weasley. It's just being like, this is Harry Potter and this. Chamber of Secrets. Why? It even like crossed my mind like 5 times. I'm like, that's not the one. That's not the one. Because the reason was because like the first and second Harry Potter I watched in German. So I was just like thinking like all like, I was like, and when I came to Chamber of Secrets, I was like, that's not correct. It is. Get over here! Oh my god, this is episode 11. How can this get even more intense, man? Okay, Naranjo, whatever happens now, you have to make sure, and I'm sorry, I have to say this. You gotta absolutely murder him, okay? There's no way, you cannot let him escape, ever. Come on, Naranjo, come on. Come on. You have to have something. Something. Oh, here goes. Yeah, buddy. You fucking did. What the fuck? Oh my god, he doused himself in his own blood? Are you serious? No way, I can't believe he did. He turned around the turnaround. The table was already flipped when he's like, no, I'm gonna flip it right back up, bitch. You ain't gonna get away with this. I'm like, what? No. he's all like, yeah, and the next thing he sees is it. He's like, oh, you trying to escape, huh? Well, if you want to escape, you gotta run. And I experienced that in tiny form. It takes forever to get somewhere. And if you don't die from the burning, the gas, all that bad gas go into your lungs. You're gonna die from that shit. No, just getting the music. Smooth. What? Is that really that bad? Like, he did the... Like... Yeah, they found that, but he didn't tell anybody. I mean, so far I know they communicate via laptops, not phones. So... Naranjo did the right job by just... just fill him with holes. If I were you guys, I would be congratulating him that he got rid of one of his pursuers. Like, come on, man. Like, I know he fucked up technically at the beginning, but he fixed the issue. Stop touching my chin, my man. It's like God himself is like, hey, listen. Jono is a prodigy child, okay? You can't just touch his chin and think like and just yell at him like that. He's gonna be right in 1, 2, 3. Mister's like, hey, we got a message. Feedback on ciao. So here's my feedback on Naranjo and how he compares to everybody else, in my opinion. So, at first, I was joking about how often he's a dumbass because of the whole math thing. I was just taking the piss. But I think after seeing this, I think Naranjo deserves a fair pat on the back and be like, you know what? Even if your math is not that great, you did good. You absolutely did good. You solved the issue, even though you were in a very bad spot. Like, if they saw what he had to go through just to get rid of him, they would have probably been a bit more lenient or a bit more flexible. Be like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. You did a good job. So that's why I think Jono's saying like, hey, listen, with the things that happened, and he did a good job, which I agree with. Compared to everybody else, now it's clear that Giorno is definitely the like, hey, I'm the calm, collected person. I think everything through in while everybody else is talking. Like, he's quiet because he's thinking all of the time. And Bruno is definitely like the I will take care of all of you because you deserve a second chance at life. You deserve to live life to the fullest, even if life itself is being absolute shit towards you, which is very refreshing. Mister is just, I think Mister's just a great character. I think he's just a really fun character to watch, to see, to listen to hear. Like, when I saw his backstory, of all the other ones, I think Mister's backstory somehow like impacted me the most. Even though Naranjo's backstory is probably the saddest, because like it all happened while he was a child. Like, everybody, like, I mean, teenager, and I'm pretty sure everybody else was also a teenager when that shit happened. But since he looks smaller, you feel a bit more like he didn't deserve it the least. So now I wonder what Fugo went through. We know that Fugo and Naranjo know themselves longer than the other ones. So I wonder what led Fugo to be who he is now. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching this, guys. This is a 37-minute video. It's gonna take a while to edit, but I also paused a lot, so it makes sense. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and comment if you did. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Share this video around. Help an Afro out. Come on. Also check out my Celeste stream highlight video that I uploaded just before this, and the other one. Please, I put a lot of effort into those 2 videos, so I would really appreciate if you gave it a look. The Afro is with you. See you guys next video.